How's it been coming back in and getting the lads back in?
It's been great because even though obviously I started the job, I don't know, a month ago, 5-6 weeks ago, or whatever it was, the best part about being a manager is the work with the players and on the training pitch, and I haven't been able to do that because obviously we've been on the holidays. So I've been looking forward to this week so much. So it's been great, and to actually, I spoke to all the players over the summer over the phone, but I only had the chance to meet probably 3 or 4 of them. So it was good to put a face to the voice and just see how they are in training, how they interact with each other, what their mentality's like into the training and everything. So it's just been a good week so far. Introducing all the new players as well to the existing squad, because that's always an important time for a player coming into a new club and getting to know his teammates as quickly as possible.
What's the first week about bringing the lads in? Obviously you mentioned getting to know each other, but getting actually on the training pitch that first week, what's it about?
Well, it's got many facets really. The training in the first week, especially as a new manager, but just coming in and getting some ideas into the players, seeing what they're like when they react to the hard work that we put in, to the tactical side of it, which we've touched upon this week, seeing how they can take on those sort of messages and just getting to know each other, not just in a social sense as in off the pitch, but when we're going down to work really, because that's the important side where we see who's ready to compete and challenge for the first team, and who wants to improve on what they've done before. So 4 or 5 days is enough to see, to get to know everyone in depth. That only comes through more time, experiences of winning and losing, and the tough times you go through and the good times. So it takes a while to really get to know someone's personality, but every day counts in my eyes. And what I will say is the way I'm not going to lie, and I'm lie to the players, that pre-season's a tough period for any footballer. If you need to get the fitness levels up to standard or up to peak condition come the start of the season, but we've got 6 weeks to do that. But the mentality and the approach from the players to that work has been superb. I think there's certainly room for improvement, as we all know, and there is in every squad. And you get a frustration when you come back in as a player. You've been off for 6 to 8 weeks, and I think you just get the balls out and play as you usually are. It always takes a few days to get used to that, but the attitude from the squad has been fantastic.
And what else other than that attitude are you looking for from them in training, in the first games that are coming up?
Well, I want to see a team ethic amongst them. I want to see a competition between them, though. That's the important sort of factor in where a team's built, a squad is built, and the team spirit is really important, that they support each other. But football's a competitive business, and we have to compete with each other harder than what our opponents will compete against us. If we do that, it makes our job easier on a Saturday. But so they've really, like I say, they've really approached the work in the right way. I'm sure they're itching to get to the first game, but there's still a lot of training to do before then, and both on the physical side of it, but also on the tactical side.
Since we last spoke, we've had a couple of new additions, or a few new additions. What's your thoughts on them?
Well, we need to get a well balanced and competitive squad. That's the most important thing. I don't want to carry an enormous amount of players. I think it's counterproductive. You want everyone to be feeling that they're a part of it, and they're either in the team or one place away from it. Not in a queue of 5 players. I think that's a real negative for anyone. And but what we want to get is a tightly knit squad, but one that competes with itself. And we have to get those quality players in. And I think we made some really good additions to the squad over the summer. And I think they have to come in and make their mark. Because they're coming into a club that's been successful, with players that have been successful, but also as a player that's already been here. I've been there myself as a player. When new faces come in, you always want to sort of compete against them, get to know them, but sort of get their respect as well as a teammate, as a peer. You want your teammates to respect you as a player and as a person, and that's all going through every day in training. It's testing times, but you can see the support for each other. Just for instance, this morning when we did the fitness test, they're supporting each other through those runs, but then competing with each other. That's how it should work.